Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a great Sunday. Hope your weekend has been good. Well, mine's been a little drippy. It's been wet all weekend. I mean, for the almost 4 days that I've been off, it's just been wet. Today I'm going to work on what I call the Golden Phoenix. And we're working right down here in all this, because we're right at that edge. So, what happened yesterday? Yeah, well, on with the rest of the story, as they used to say. Yeah, I got done with my video and, didn't think I was going to go anywhere, wasn't going to do anything. Yeah, guess what? We did. I went to the library and I took back my audiobooks and exchanged them out for some more. And then, gosh, I hope I'm stitching that in the right place. And let me look, just look. I went to the laundromat. Okay. And did 2 loads of laundry. That took 40 minutes. In between, I went to the library, and where else did we go? I didn't get to the post office. And they close at noon on Saturday anyway, so sorry, Jill. Hang in there. And, what else? Did that? Oh, and then after I got all the laundry done and all the traipsing around, I went to the Chinese restaurant and got some Mongolian beef and some egg drop soup and came home and had that. So about 3 o'clock I laid down. I just couldn't take any more. But my arm's feeling better. Much better. It's like almost like I didn't even get it, but we're good. So, glad that's over with. One less thing to think about. Trying to... Whoa. Sorry, I know. You'd think I could get this together. So, yeah. But I had this already threaded in there. This is an 11 count, and it has only 22 colors. So, I'm happy. You know, sometimes I like it when it has a little less colors. But I know, I realize some of the shading's not there. So we'll have to see how this all comes out in the wash. I hope it comes out good because I really like this pattern. But actually, I'm in love with the picture because it looks like one of the backs, I should say, of the emperor robes. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. So I don't know how well everything is going to look when it's done, but we'll just have to wait and see, right? We'll just keep stitching on it. And I kind of prefer 11 count over 14, just because it's easier to stitch on and it's easier on my hands. But I can do a 14 count. And this is nice, soft, you know, fairly thinnish material. I got this from DIY Digital Arts. Yeah, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. And I don't know if the name of the company is Classical Cross Stitch. I have no idea. The rest of it's all in Chinese. It doesn't, you know, I mean, there's nothing else written on this, but I've had kits that were presented like this before. but there hasn't been a name, you know, I mean, as far as that goes, unless it is just classical cross stitch. So, liking it a lot. And as you can see, I got that green for the, I don't know if it's going to show up here real well. It's kind of shiny, sorry. But there's some greenery here. Then you got all that background you're going to have to put in. But it seems like it's darker down here and then it's light up here. So, yeah. They did give you extra skeins of thread. This thread color is 743. And I'm pretty sure I've probably worked with 743 before. So after I got done with all my running around and got my nap taken, like a 5-year-old, I swear, I worked most of the day on my Bristol sampler. So, yeah, just finding it easy to stitch on. Right now, I just don't want to have to think. And I'm still hemming and hawing about getting the, I looked at them this morning. The Bristols from, oh goodness, Hands Across the Sea, jeez. I couldn't think where I wanted to be. There's 2 of them. One is Mary 395. That one is kind of not a contender. Don't like that as well. But the other one is, oh, what is her name? Molly! Damn. You have to get up there every time. I want to say, God, I cannot think of the name. Anyway, she just came out with it. So they're about the same size. The other one might, the bigger one, the Mary 395 might be bigger. Kind of like it too. And then there's the Bristol Monkey Sampler from, what do you call it? Modern Folk Embroidery. Now that one, he was inspired. Oh, hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Where did that come from? He designed that. He was inspired by the Bristol samplers. And so he had designed that. It's not a reproduction, shall we say. But I still like it. So, yeah, those 3 are... I might just buy them to have them. I don't know. But I sure would like to get the material. I think I can do them all on, what do you call it, Ada? And not have to deal. But I frankly can't remember. And I think the one that just came out from Hands Across the Sea, I forgot where I was going with that. You can do it on both, so I don't know. I would kind of like to do one on linen, but I'm not real sure. If I'm that brave, I don't know. And I can't find the material yet, so it's going to be there for a while. I watched Nicola this morning, talking about the booklets and stuff that they're going to come out with, you know, for, and they're going to have a few that came out in booklet form first in PDF. So we'll see. I think there was 2 of them. That they put into PDF that was a booklet. So I kind of like that because I don't have to wait for it to come. And if I've got the material, you know, I'm good. So we'll see. I had to figure out what I'm doing here. Make sure that's 3. But yeah, I stitched pretty much all day on the Bristol. I like it. You know, each time you finish a letter, you're just moving it along just a little bit. For pity's sake. So yeah, I didn't do too much exciting yesterday. Today I was hoping to kind of get the trash out, but I don't know. Opening that lid is just a pain in the neck. I'm pretty sure they'd have it closed because of it raining so much. Just kind of drizzled off and on all day long, and I looked at the weather for the rest of the week, and it's supposed to be doing the same dang thing. It's like, what the hell? So I guess it'll make it good and damp for 4th of July, so they'll be able to have the fireworks thing. They're not going to have the parade. I don't know what's up with that. I think they might have gotten some flack over not having the 4th of July parade. So, I have no idea. They can't get it together. And as I always tell my daughter, they have a way of ruining every holiday. Some way or another around here. I don't know what the deal is. Who knows? So we'll see. I missed the whole hole there. So I finished watching The King again. That was done. So I started one of my audiobooks which was The Valley, I think it's called The Valley of Amazement by Amy Tan. I have the book. I've listened to the audio a couple times. So I just put it on because basically know what's going on. And that was about all I did. Wasn't so wishy-washy yesterday. I just stitched on the Bristol and kept going. Not to say that I didn't have the frog here and there, because that always happens. Never fails. And I was stitching like across, and I've got what do you call it, the quarter part of the page? Or the page. And I was almost to the end, and I skipped a whole letter again. Or I started out making an S, and I finished it making the T, because it was right there, and I don't know what happened. So I had to frog all that out. I was like, what the heck? Yeah. But I just kept stitching on it. Frog stitch, frog stitch. I found it soothing. So I don't know what I'll work on today. I'm trying to think I need to get something else out before I get tired of the Bristol. I get tired of stitching just letters. I wish it would get into something that was just a little more, you know, like more motifs, if you will. So we'll see. Hopefully this week will be busy enough to just get through it. So I don't know, with the weather being kind of cloudy and icky, how busy work will be for the 4th of July weekend. Oh, I'm sure there'll be people that come up anyway. You know, your camping diehards. Or people that have planned, you know, to go on vacation this time of year. And I'm moving, aren't I? Sorry. It keeps coming at me. You'd think it's kind of wide. It's a 60 by 60, so it doesn't want to sit definitely onto that. The shelf liner stuff. Maybe, hang on. Well, I didn't know if I could do that. Hang on. I was gonna, it has to, blah, 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 blah. Let's start something 4 times. Sorry, guys. Let's see what it looks like on this side. It felt like it was slick on that side. Maybe I got it turned upside down. Oh yeah, that works much better. The other side's a little slickery. That's why it kept moving back and forth. Oh, goodness. But I haven't watched really anything great on Netflix or just waiting to see if they have anything new. You never know. Trying to get my thread to move now. Okay, everything, give me a hard time today. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Been quite quiet around here. Last night, somebody had a little get-together behind me, and they were still out there talking at 3 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't believe it. I mean, they were talking quietly. I wouldn't even known they were there unless I let Molly out. Yeah, I was still up at 3. What can I say? And I didn't get up till 9:45. Yeah, because Laura couldn't sleep, as usual. So, I know. Get rid of the naps and then you can sleep. But, you know, some days I just can't even stay awake. So, I try to fight it and do something else, but that doesn't work out so well. Okay, let's get rid of this piece of thread before we don't have any left here. So, we'll see. Well, that's coming together. There's that orange color right there, so there's 2 there and 4 there. But I'm not going to get a thread out just for that right now. We're just going to keep on stitching on this orange. And it is 7:41. The other one is 7:43. So it's various shades here. Oh, for pity's sake. I think this time we'll go up here through the middle. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I only got like 3 audiobooks. Well, that one of Jessica, I don't know where that came from. Amy Tan, it's got like 20 some discs to it. It's huge. But it was a big book to start out with. So. So I watched a few floss tubers in between. And So we'll see. Sorry. Let's go back down here. Who else did I watch? I watched somebody. I can't remember. I just flipped from one thing to the next. I watched it. I believe it was Samberry Stitches yesterday, and she had another one of the Black Needle Society boxes. It was some, I want to say nightshade, but that's not the right word. But it had a moth in it. But she had some really pretty stuff in there. Those boxes just don't appeal to me. I don't know. They must appeal to the younger crowd, which is fine. I don't know. I appreciate what they're trying to do. I'll give it that much, but piece of green fuzz came from somewhere. And let's see, who else did I watch? Besides Nicola, I don't remember. I'm terrible. Just terrible. I did look up when I started the Bristol sampler, and it was back in February. I can't believe that much time has passed since I started working on that thing. So, kind of shocking. But I do like working on it. No, I don't like working on it. I love working on it. And I like the material it's on. But I don't want that to be the only thing that I stitch on, because heaven knows I got enough to stitch on and do. So, it'll be interesting to see what I pull out today. So I'm still hemming and hawing on what to get and what to buy. I just can't begin to think. And I think Nicola said that she was going to have a new release on Wednesday. So I'm not real sure what that's about, or if it's even anyone that I would like to have, you know? So, I don't know. And I don't know that it's going to be PDF or if it'll be you know, booklet, style or not. So, I don't know. Just kind of wishy-washy still there, so I'm just going to wait till the wishy-washy subsides. I kind of wanted to fill that whole part in, but I don't think this thread is going to last that long. Oh, come on. It's being a poop. Come on. For reals. Get that out of there. Well, we almost made that. Almost. Because I got more right there. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. What do you call it? Symbols. Right there, I just wanted to use up all this orange that I had out. Must have gotten orange out twice. So we'll see. I had to look to see if we were still recording. Some days you get too overconfident, and that's just when it stops recording. Gotta go around. I haven't stitched on yin and yang for a while. That first one that I got, God, beginning of last year-ish, maybe even more. I really like that one too. The one that was supposed to be silk, and I turned it into DMC, only because I think it was made by this, the pattern looked just like this. I mean, it was big and in red like that. So, I don't know. Not speaking Chinese, I have no idea what's what. I just get it when I get it. Looked on Amazon to see if that other one is even made it to the United States. Evidently not. It's still taking forever. But it said it wouldn't be here until July 7th-ish. So, to July 21st, something like that. It's worse than the Dutch sampler. Oh, goodness gracious. I think we about got this part whooped. There's like one more symbol right in there. But other than that, we got it. Then all the rest of that on the outside, yep. One section at a time, one section at a time. I still got another couple threads out for that color, so might as well use it up, right? Gotta come around here. Alright guys, well I think that is going to be about it today. Get that one more stitch there. Alright, I'll just pull it across there. Filled in. Alright, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.